Welcome to the You Are Enabled Adapted Workout series. This video is 10 minutes of static beginner stretching. Stretching is best when the muscles are already warm. You need a solid chair for some of the moves and can do most of this sitting if you are unsteady. Make sure you are safe to participate and work within your own ability. We are all going to start in a central position, standing with feet hip width apart, stomach engaged, solid contact with the floor or socket, shoulders back and down. We are jumping straight in. Take the left ear to the left shoulder and hold. We are doing a 10-second hold for each stretch. Now right ear to right shoulder. We are doing a few initial stretches just once, and then we will be repeating each stretch 3 times. Take your head to the left, looking left. Every stretch you should feel but should not be painful. And look to the right. If you do feel pain or sick, then come back to your central position. Looking up, nice stretch under the chin. Stretching can help prevent injury, but it can also be helpful for flexibility. Look down, chin tucked to feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Don't forget to breathe. 3 quick rolls of the shoulders, forwards, then back. Now, taking the left arm out in front, straight elbow, using the right hand to pull the hand towards you, stretching the outside of the forearm. Same on the right side, feeling that stretch gently over the wrist. Back to the left hand, arm straight, using the right hand, palm open towards you, stretching the inside of the wrist. And the same thing on the right side, feeling the whole palm of the hand and that forearm stretch. Good. Now, interlinking fingers, if you can, palms push away, keeping that controlled posture. Feeling a stretch across the shoulder blades. And now taking those fingers behind, interlocked, and pushing shoulders back towards the stretch to the chest. Right arm across the chest. Using left arm on the right elbow to increase the stretch. If this is right for you, we hold and release. And repeat. We are now doing every stretch 3 times. Don't forget about the rest of the body. Release and repeat. Keep the bottom tucked in, the stomach as well as engaged. Over to the other arm. Release and repeat. Always working within the pain-free range. We are not looking to force our stretches. If you feel something rip or tear, go back to being it nice and gentle. Release and repeat, keeping the posture, breathing normally. And right arm behind our head, elbow to the sky for the tricep stretch. Release and repeat. Here it is more important not to use your head or neck in the stretch. Release and repeat. Keep the neck tucked like holding a ball under the chin. The neck is not trying to keep the arm in place. Over to the other side. Same thing, opposite hand to control the intensity of the stretch from the elbow. Release and repeat. Opposite hand pushes the elbow backwards and diagonally inwards to enhance the stretch. and repeat. Check that posture, trying not to slouch as we stretch. Lateral bends, so right arm straight in the air and bending to the left, hold it here, try not to twist and back up. And over to the other arm, left side, left arm in the air, using the tummy muscles to make sure we're not moving forward or backward as we hold. And over to the left again, remembering to swap arms, feeling that stretch in the trunk of the muscles. Good. Over to the right, checking in that we are keeping the tailbone tucked in. And over to the left, making sure we're putting weight evenly between each leg. And one last time over to the right, feeling that the comfortable stretch down the side. Good. The next one is for the back, so be cautious if you have a sensitive back, and make sure you use your stomach muscles to bring you up again, or use a chair to put your hands on to give you control, protecting the back. If you have a high socket up your hip, you might find you want to put the prosthetic leg forward. Reaching towards the feet, bending at the waist, either resting on the chair or free and reaching down, head tucked into stretching from the top of the back all the way down. Release, using tummy muscles to come up a little. Good. Repeat, making sure we still have even weight between each leg. A little bend in the knees. Repeat last time, keep everything symmetrical and breathing continues. Then roll up the spine slowly back to upright. The next one is for the back, and make sure you use your stomach muscles to bring you up again, or use a chair to put your hands on to give you control. So, down we go to the left. Using the stomach for balance, feeling stretch on the right hand side, then release. And repeat. So you know that we are going to do the opposite side once we complete this. So up and across, right over left if you can. Repeat and push. Trying to find that stretch and release. And repeat. Again, control all the way down, and once we are finished, control back to standing. Hamstrings, sitting or standing. Extend one leg out in front and keep the other on the floor. Stretching to bring the stomach to the thigh. Release. We are going to do this on one side, but you may wish to do it on both sides. Repeat. Feeling this in the top of the thigh or the leg. Try not to let the supporting leg move at all. Release and repeat. One last stretch here, holding, trying to keep that back straight. Now we need to make sure we are steady here. We either plant our prosthetic foot on the floor and the knee of the other leg on a chair, or if we're able to stand on one leg, you're going to bring your heel of the bent leg towards your bottom. And if you can't reach, then use a rolled up towel around the ankle. Bring that leg up to the bottom, engaging the bottom muscles to help support even if you're using the chair. Release just a little. Then repeat, feeling it across the front of the thigh. Keep the bent knee behind the hip. Release and repeat. We move on to the calf stretch now. Stretching intact leg out behind you. Feel that stretch in the calf. Good. And repeat. If you need more stretch, then bring the hips further forward. And now we stay in that position, but bend the knee more for more of a stretch. Trying to keep that heel in the front of the down. Don't overstretch. Here, release. And repeat. Remembering to keep the rest of the body active and controlled. And finally, the foot. Lift the heels, keep the toes down, and stretch the sole of the foot. Well done, everyone. 10 minutes stretching under your belt. Now you can go on to your next activity or check out one of the other You Are Enabled video series. Thank you.